Hi, I'm Nathan. I am a primary school teacher out in the southeast suburbs of Melbourne, currently teaching year fives, which is heaps of fun. I'm a dad of 4 little kids, aged between 1 and 6. So they keep me pretty busy and broke. And I'm really looking forward to heading out on the road next year on the Shitbox Rally for a great cause with my good mate Adam, and hopefully raising heaps of money for a fantastic cause.
I'm Adam. I live in Brunswick with my partner and our little cat who's been getting us through these recent few lockdowns. I work as a designer. I'm no stranger to raising money for good causes, doing something a little silly. I'm really looking forward to this trip to get away with my mate Nath after these recent few lockdowns in the pandemic and have a bit of fun for a very, very important cause. We were saying just before, Nathan, we've known each other, been mates for like 15 years. We've played in bands together. We've gone on little tiny like local day trips with your family or my partner together. Constant kind of buddies on the phone, and when we're not in lockdown, visiting each other.
Big road trips up to Byron Bay for Splendor in the Grass and things like that. All right, so what is the Shitbox Rally, Adam? Talk us through it.
Oh, yeah. So the Shitbox Rally, in the current context, they're running it a couple of times a year. We're doing the autumn 2022 version, which is to drive from Wollongong to Mackay, but not the way you'd think.
Yeah, because it's pretty just straight up would be the logical way to do it, wouldn't you say?
Yep. So we're doing it the illogical way by going as far as possible into the outback on dirt roads for the majority of the time, and then turning back towards Mackay once we've spent almost all of the week in the outback.
Shitbox Rally is the largest community-run fundraiser for the Cancer Council, and over the last 12 years that it's been running, it's raised over $26 million, which is amazing. But next year, I think they're aiming to raise over $2 million, which is a massive effort, and it's going to make a huge difference for a lot of people, which is great. Why are we doing this? Basically, cancer is something that affects so many people across the world. I was talking to my Year 5 class about this a few weeks ago, last term, and I asked them to raise their hand if they knew somebody who was affected by cancer, and every single one of them put their hand up. And that was just real. These are 10, 11-year-old kids, and in my life, there's so many people that are close to me, so many people that I know who aren't close to me who are currently fighting battles with cancer. I've got people that are close to me that have lost their battles with cancer, and some of them have won over the past few years alone. It's such a broad problem across humanity, and it affects so many people. The best thing we can do is to raise funds for cancer research. So that's why we're doing it. And we're hoping to do whatever we can to raise as much money as we can for the Cancer Council.
With this money, the box rallies that are run, they make tangible differences. So some of the things that we know that they've done is a research study to develop a vaccine that protects against lymphoma cancers, a research trial to standardise international guidelines on melanoma removal, and a research grant to revolutionise the treatment of pancreatic cancer. So these efforts really do make a difference. Yeah, challenges that I can foresee us facing. Well, for starters, the market value of the vehicle that we do it in is not allowed to be above $1,000. The car itself can't have four-wheel drive, and Nathan and I are not that mechanically minded. I mean, Nate's probably a bit better than I am, but either way, it's going to have to be a pretty simple mechanical fault for us to be able to fix it.
I think one of the challenges that's definitely coming up is a fundraising component to it. So as participants in the rally, we need to we're required to raise at least $5,000 for charity, which is great. That's the whole purpose we're doing it. But that's definitely going to be a challenge because it's it's particularly at a time when there's a lot of people doing it tough, and you always ask people to give what they can. But it's also at a time when we're just kind of coming to hopefully the tail end of a pandemic, and it's there's a lot of people out there that are struggling to make ends meet. So the fundraising component could be a bit of a challenge. And I think the main challenge is going to be just getting our car from A to B in one piece, given especially that it's a shitbox. But I think getting a car across all those shitty car across all those corrugated roads for day after day is going to be a challenge. It's should be a lot of fun along the way.
How much do we want to raise, Nathan?
Oh, look, as I said earlier, we're required to raise at least $5,000 for the Cancer Council. Adam and I have been talking about this, and we'd like to aim a little bit higher than that. So we're hoping to raise at least $10,000, which I think is reasonable. It'll be a lot of hard work, but I think if we roll up our sleeves, we can make it happen. We definitely will need a lot of support. So we'll be calling on all of you to help us out with that. But yeah, we'd love to hit $10,000 in our fundraising efforts, and anything beyond that is just going to be awesome. Look, ideally, if we could make $20,000, that'd be amazing. And Adam and I might even do some stupid things for the rally as just as a little thank you. But we'll talk more about that down the track. Plenty of ways you can help out. The simplest way is to follow the link in our bio, which is up there or down there, I'm not quite sure. And that'll take you to our We Give page, where you can just make a simple donation that goes straight towards our team effort for fundraising. If you run a business or you are affiliated with a business that would like to be involved in sponsoring our car, we'd love to put the stickers all over our car and do what we can to promote your business as a way of saying thanks for supporting our fundraising efforts in the rally. That'd be great. If you happen to have a shitbox just sitting in your backyard that you think could potentially get us from Wollongong to Mackay, and you want to sell it to us cheap or even donate it, that would be awesome. Get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Or if you've got any gear that might be handy along the way, four-wheel drive recovery gear, anything like that. If you've got an old CB radio sitting in the shed that would do the trick, that we can chuck in our car, that would be awesome.
The other thing people can do is raise awareness so that we can get more people interested in donating to the team and supporting us as well. So please share this video to introduce us to your friends and family. Follow us on social media at Team Cherry Bomb on Instagram and Facebook, and keep posted for some big announcements coming in the next week or two about how we might be raising more funds through some interesting efforts.
Thanks heaps for tuning in and watching our introduction video. We look forward to sharing all the aspects of this adventure with you over the coming months, and we're very grateful for your support in our venture in this rally. So thanks again.